everybody! Today we have great story. Juha's story with the merchant is very funny. Don't forget to subscribe in the channel. Juha is very brave. Juha was known for his courage and his eagerness to work energetically and actively among the people of his village. When he used to tell him about himself in his meeting with friends of heroism and imaginary courage. And whenever he sat in a place around which friends gathered around and loved to listen to his anecdotes, and Juha at that time was devoid of work. On the day an old merchant came to the village looking for a man to work for, and the people told him that Juha was the right man. The merchant went to Juha and asked him to be of help in his work. And he said to him, "I have heard of your courage and your love for work, and if you want to work with me I will give you the bed." So Juha agreed to work with him. The merchant said, "Tomorrow we will carry some goods and go together to the neighboring town. Prepare yourself for travel." Then he gave Juha some dirhams to leave for his family, and the next day the merchant left with Juha. On the way, Juha was telling the merchant news of his bravery and his phantom stances until the man became distressed, and in the middle of the road the merchant wanted to sit in the shade of a tree and rest beside a spring of water. So he said, "Come on, Juha. Drop the loads from the back of the donkey to take its rest." Juha said, "Sorry, sir. My arm hurts." After a while, the merchant said to Juha, "So, let's give it food for us to eat." Juha said, "Unfortunately, I do not cook well." The merchant cooked the food and put it on the plates. And he said to Juha, "Come on. Bring us some water from the spring." And Juha replied, "I am afraid, sir, that my clothes will get wet and cause a cold." The merchant brought the water and said, "Come to eat, Juha." Juha said, "I will do it so that you do not think I can do anything." And when they finished eating, a large bear suddenly appeared to them. And the old merchant was afraid and said, "Come on, Juha, show your courage that the people of your village tell about. Let's save us from that predatory bear." "What should I do?" said Juha, shivering in fear, "that I cannot save myself from a little mouse, but you have to do as I do." The merchant said, "And what should I do?" Juha said. Thus then he ran away from the bear, and the bear ran behind Juha and left the old man and his donkey. Juha thought that he had moved away from the bear and looked behind him and found the bear rushing to him. So he kept running, while the old woman took his donkey and fled. Finally Juha arrived at his village, exhausted, and caught his breath. Friends gathered around him and asked him about what happened. Juha said, "I saved the man from the bear, but the bear made me pay the price for that running and scared." So that's the story, Juha and the merchant. See you next time soon with other story. Goodbye. Don't forget like and subscribe.